Greetings and welcome to Northwest Missouri State University's Bearcat Arena and the commencement exercises for Winter 2017. I'm Dr. Matt Walker, Associate Professor and Director of the School of Communication and Mass Media. The candidates for graduation will enter the arena soon, but first I would like to introduce our musicians. You've been listening to the Bell Tower Brass Ensemble under the direction of Maestro John Bell. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bell Tower Brass Ensemble. Please allow me to make a couple of announcements before the ceremony begins. Out of respect for our graduates, please take a moment to silence all cell phones or other noise-making devices. And for your safety as well as the candidates, we ask that you refrain from taking photographs in the aisles or in the area in front of the stage. We have a photo area on the right side of the stage for your convenience. Please feel free to use this area, but don't block the aisles or deter the graduates from returning to their seats. We thank you in advance for your cooperation. Would you please stand as you are able for the presentation of flags? Members of the Northwest Show Me Gold Color Guard present today's Honor Guard. International students who represent their classmates carry the flags of their countries. They are led by Ashley Hengler, International Affairs Coordinator, and also a candidate for master's degree at this afternoon's ceremony. Please remain standing for the entrance of the platform party. The platform party is led by Grand Marshal Dr. Christine Benson, Professor of Math in the Department of Mathematics and Statistics in the College of Arts and Sciences. The Northwest banner is being carried by Student Senate President Ms. Katie Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, Northwest Missouri State University proudly presents the candidates for undergraduate degrees. Our graduates are being led today by honor banner carriers: Carson Brown for the College of Arts and Sciences, Stephen Schulte for the School of Agricultural Sciences, Mariah Jones for the Melvin D. and Valerie G. Booth School of Business, and Danielle Gilliland for the School of Education. Honor banner carriers are chosen by their dean, school directors, and discipline chairpersons for having exemplary collegiate accomplishment. Please welcome the faculty of Northwest Missouri State University. Assisting our faculty is Dr. Joe Kreitzinger, Professor of Theater in the Department of Fine and Performing Arts and the College of Arts and Sciences. If you would, please remain standing, face the flag on the stage, and join in singing our national anthem, led by Allie Dirks, a candidate for bachelor's degree this morning. Please be seated. Now would you please welcome the president of Northwest Missouri State University, Dr. John Jasinski.
Well, greetings, Bearcats. Greetings, Bearcats. That's what we like to hear. It's an honor to welcome each and every one of you to Northwest's Winter Commencement exercises. You guys know every day is a great day to be a Bearcat, but today especially because we're celebrating each and every one of you. Can we give our graduates to be a round of applause already? I say it often, ladies and gentlemen, this is something in terms of perseverance that you accomplish, and it's no small task. Really only about 1/3 of the American population has a bachelor's degree or more. So you're entering a very, very specific and defined field of Americans who have chosen to go forward and those that join us from other countries. You should be proud of your accomplishments and also proud of those that have helped you get to this point. So on behalf of my wife, Denise, our kids, and our dogs, we welcome and greet all the graduates' families and friends, our faculty and staff, our platform guests, and certainly our commencement speaker, Bilal Clarence. And to those of you watching online, thank you for being with us. Those of you following social, hashtag NWGrad, please use that as you tell your story and your beautiful story. Northwest students, you've learned, you've connected, you've shown care, you've practiced civility, and you've really put forth pride in Northwest Missouri State University. In terms of learning, you have brought it. You've brought it every day, and this is your culminating day today. And you've chosen to kind of further not just yourself, but the communities that you'll serve, and certainly our nation and other nations. We here at Northwest Missouri State University are very proud of you. It's not just about recruiting. It's not just about retaining students. It's not just about graduating students. Although I will tell you that our graduation percentage against the peers that we have is 20% higher. Why is that? Because of you and because of our faculty and staff. But it's really about graduating, going out into workforce, going out in your communities, and bettering the society in which you live and grow and challenge others. One of your roles has been to connect at Northwest Missouri State University. One of our roles is to connect with you. Our alumni connect, our donors and friends connect, our community connects. And as we think about Bearcats connecting, I'm confident that you have found a variety of meaningful connections. And I think as you see this video that comes up in just a moment, you'll understand how special this culture is. Bearcat Nation, the Bearcat climate and culture. Please take a moment and reflect on connections as we watch this video.
First visit that I'd ever done on campus, it was actually sore, and I was like, I love this place. Like, I had to come here. It was just so beautiful. The atmosphere was amazing. And you just, without even really meeting that many people, I felt that close atmosphere.
I fell in love with the Arboretum and the feel of campus, the feel of the location.
There's something unique about the size of our community that it's just small enough to where we really get connected.
The people, you can tell that they love what they do and they love Northwest, and that makes you love it too.
It's just the whole family aspect, getting to know your floor, your RAs, the hall directors, professors, teachers, staff members. It's just a big family.
And there's not a single time I think I can walk around campus and not see someone I know. That's something really unique about this place that I'm gonna miss a lot.
The times that you would look around and see all of Northwest, all that it has to offer, all the students, everyone coming from their different backgrounds, and really build that family atmosphere. I think those are my favorite memories.
I never thought I would miss sharing a room with a person, having almost no privacy, but I even miss the high rises.
Everyone does a great job of supporting the arts. Academics are supported. I love the culture. It's not like anywhere else.
The faculty have really built me up. They've given me the confidence to say you can do what you want to do. It's all about you picking what you want to do with the skills you've built here.
Here at Northwest, I was really sort of taught that it's okay not to know things sometimes. It's okay to struggle. It's okay to go through a rough patch. You can be whatever you want to be, but at the end of the day, I want to be true to myself, and then everything else will sort itself out in the end.
Northwest has changed me to be able to be a self-sufficient individual. The mentoring that's happened here at Northwest and experiential professional-based learning opportunities that I've had, I've been able to really become self-sufficient and say, this is what I want and this is how I'm going to get there.
Freshman year, I was very quiet, always in my room, didn't really talk to anyone on my floor. And from now, I've gained personality, I'm social, I'm in many organizations. It's made me a better person.
I feel like I couldn't have changed any more than I have. I didn't know that I was capable of doing whatever I wanted to do, and I really feel like I am now. Northwest took me from a scared little art girl who wasn't really sure what she wanted to do, and now I feel extremely confident with what I want to do.
No matter what, we're all Bearcats. Once a Bearcat, always a Bearcat. And no one's ever gonna forget that, because we're family here.
Once a Bearcat, always a Bearcat. We're family here. I thank Todd Weddle and his team out of our marketing communications office for putting that video together. We show that, we put it on social media. We wear it very proud because I tell you what, those testimonials mean a lot. You all know by now at Northwest Missouri State University, we do things a little differently, and so I'm not going to stand behind the podium. If you've been to the last couple of commencement ceremonies, ever watched them online, I like to get out and kind of talk to graduates and, I don't know, family members or something. Those of you that have blinking caps on, right in the front row here, we might come out and talk to you too. But I want to show a few slides in just a few minutes and just kind of walk through the pathway for today. I'll come out and join you. And also, maybe at the end of the ceremony, we'll have some, kind of beach balls and dancing and so on. But first, I again want to welcome your parents, your loved ones, those that in your life have made this a meaningful experience and really a proud day today. Can you please help me thank your parents and loved ones? And we introduced part of our faculty and staff that walked in today. They congratulated you as you walked in. Every commencement ceremony and throughout the year, I make sure that we hold up our faculty and staff. When I went down to the pre-gathering there and talked to a few faculty, they brought me to tears because they said, I love what I do. I love helping our students succeed. That's our mission. That's what we do every day. So please, can we thank our faculty and staff for what they do? I thank those in the platform party, members of our Board of Regents, the Northwest Leadership Team, our Provost Council, our Faculty Senate President, Student Senate President, other faculty members, and our registrar. These are leaders of the institution that help in a collaborative environment bring it every day. Thank you, Platform Party, for what you do. Appreciate you guys. Give them a round of applause. And in a few minutes after I walk the crowd, I'll introduce Bilal Clarence, but I'll tell you what, it's a pleasure to have Bilal here. His wife, Dia, and his sons, Amir, and now I told you I wouldn't forget. What's that? Akil and Amir. I'm sorry, Akil. I've been talking to you this morning, but Akil and Amir, can you wave to the crowd? And Dia, thank you for being here. Appreciate you guys. Today's about connections and congratulations, and I'll tell you what, Bilal is here in part because of faculty member connections. Dr. Carol Spradling, Jody Strauss, and so many others, as he went through our interactive digital media program, connected with him. And so I thank them. His basketball coach, Coach Steve Tapmeyer, is out in the crowd. Coach Tapmeyer is going into the Missouri Hall of Fame, but these are important connections as we think about what being a Bearcat's all about. I also want to celebrate Gina Bradley, and I told her I probably wouldn't do this, but Gina, where are you at? Gina, come here, please. Should I jump down, or you want to come up on stage? Come up on stage, Gina. Come on. We're holding up the ceremony. Let's go. Come on. Come here. Graduates, this is a celebration of you, but Gina Bradley, this is her 74th, and then this afternoon, her 75th commencement exercise in a row, being the commencement coordinator. Gina Bradley is an alum of Northwest Missouri. Come here, Gina. Come here. It's not in the script. You're right. I put a page in, Gina. graduate of Northwest Missouri State University, but if you think about it, 1999 is when she started commencement ceremonies. They were far different back then, but if you watch her throughout the entire year and her team and what she does to make this day very special for you, it's incredible. So our Board of Regents, our Northwest leadership team, recognized yesterday at our board meeting Gina, and we called this day today Gina Bradley Day. Please, let's give Gina Bradley a round of applause. Thank you, Gina. I promise no more surprises in the script. By the way, we announced yesterday that she's gone through 11,231 bachelor's degree candidates, recipients really, 3,466 master's degree recipients, and 262 educational specialist recipients. So Gina gets commencement, I will tell you that. Okay, I'm going to turn to the slide deck and just kind of show you a couple things before we bring Bilal up to present to you. We had the introduction. I'm giving you a few thoughts right now. I'll bring Bilal up. At that moment in time, then, we'll actually have you process and come up on stage and receive your diplomas. We'll receive an alumni welcome, and then we'll close the ceremony. That's the gist for today. If you can go forward, Brian, please. So I'm going to give you a few greetings here. I've already done a little bit of that. I'm going to tell you who you are, maybe ask a few questions of you, and provide a few hopes, and then we'll bring Bilal up. You can go forward, Ryan. There you have it. 495 degrees awarded in the Winter 2017 commencement ceremony. 306 undergraduate, master's degrees, 184, and then 5 education specialists. You see the top graduate major, applied computer science, top undergrad, elementary education, the youngest graduate being 20 years old, the oldest graduate being 69 years old. Congratulations all. Yes, all right. You can see the winter class by numbers, the 4-state area and well beyond. And if you can go to the next slide, you can also see Argentina, Colombia, Morocco, France, Germany, India, Nepal, and South Korea. Congratulations to our international students as well. And if you go forward, Ryan, students graduating with honors, Dr. Jamie Hoyman, our provost here, will provide a little detail on that. You can see that up on the slide, and if you go forward from there, I need to stop and say thank you. Before I reference this slide, if you're a veteran in service to our country, would you please stand and be recognized? Those of you in the audience who are veterans, would you please stand? And then back to this slide, you can see that we have some graduates amongst us, both at this ceremony and the 2 o'clock ceremony. I think there are a couple of those serving right now that are in our audience. Would you please stand and be recognized that are walking today, if you're here? Thank you, Mia. And then, of course, the next slide talks really about being a Bearcat. And you guys have seen this great graphic in the student union there, talking about learning, and not just learning while you're in school, but learning after you leave, and lifelong learning, the importance thereof, connecting and caring and practicing civility, and certainly Bearcats showing pride. As you reflect on your time here at Northwest and how you've learned, connected and cared, practiced civility, and shown pride in Northwest, I know you have a lot of examples, and so I just want to take a few minutes and maybe ask you guys a few questions from here and maybe come out to the audience too. So students, I'm going to turn to you. Oh, by the way, next slide real quick, and then we'll kind of go off the slide deck, Ryan. When I get ready to introduce Bilal, Silicon Valley software engineering manager, 2005 alumnus, you'll see his picture in the middle, and then Bilal, we were able to go back and get a couple of pictures of you, and I can tell you guys, he looks to be in shape, and our men's basketball team's practicing at 12 noon today, and we've asked Bilal to join the practice, see how he does against the #1 ranked Bearcats, huh? We'll see how that goes. So Bilal will get ready for you here. Okay, graduates to be, a few questions. I can raise your hands. If you have family members who are Bearcats, will you raise your hand, those that have graduated before you? All right, thank you very much. First generation Bearcats, those of you receiving degrees for the first time in your family, Thank you very much. Okay. If you were a student employee, raise your hand at Northwest Missouri State, part of our student employment program, which is internationally benchmarked. Thank you. Part of the Greek system. Thank you. Those of you who had an internship experience. Those of you that were student athletes. All right, very good. Those of you that celebrated a national championship in your time at Northwest Missouri State. Everyone raise your hand. Everyone raise your hand. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Don't take that too lightly. You know, since last December, we've won 13 national championships, 11 academic in that 13, and of course, football and basketball last December and March. Don't take that too lightly. For those of you that got here in the fall of 13, you won 3 football championships and a basketball championship. You'd be hard-pressed to look at all those academic championships, athletic championships. Ask some of your peers from the MIAA. Ask some of your peers around the country if they had those successes, and part of their undergraduate, graduate experience is pretty special. For those of you that did well on final exams this week, raise your hand. Your parents are watching. Chief Green, are you in the back there? Is Clarence still here, Amanda? Is he back there? Hey, Clarence, you back there? Can't see. I'm hoping Clarence is back there. If you had interactions with Clarence Green, our chief of police, raise your hand. Parents and loved ones, that doesn't mean what you think it might mean. I mean, it might. But you have to understand, we do have the best police department in the entire country. There's Clarence back there. Give him and his team a round of applause. They're an example of Bearcats connecting with other Bearcats. Okay, so there's a few questions. I'll tell you what, I'm going to come out in the audience and just ask you guys a couple quick questions. The first of which is, how did Northwest make you a better person? A second question is, what would you tell a potential student about Northwest? And then if you were to describe Northwest Missouri State in one word, or if you were to describe being forever green, what would that mean? So I'm just going to come around and ask those questions. How did Northwest make you a better person? I'm going to jump down off the stage. I'll try not to fall. If I do, it can go social media viral, okay? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, we made it. Whew. I'm coming to you first because you got the blinking lights, all right? So how did Northwest make you a better person?
It just made it really easy to connect with the community here, get to know other people, and just like feel involved, feel welcome.
Okay, community and community involvement. How did Northwest make you a better person?
It made me more social, so I get out of my comfort zone and makes me know a lot more people.
That's great. How did Northwest make you a better person?
It gave me confidence to do things I didn't think I would be able to do.
And our former student senate president, Hannah Sears, is next to me. What would you tell a potential student thinking about Northwest?
You really want to put me on the mic right now? It's worth it, and if you are ever feeling like you want to stop, you need to finish, because it's well worth it to be sitting here.
That's pretty awesome. If you feel like stopping, do finish, but be a Bearcat, that's for sure. If you were to describe being forever green, what does that mean to you, forever green?
I think it means home.
Gosh, well, beat that answer, huh? Pretty good one. Being forever green.
Memories.
Okay, lots of good memories, right? In one word, if you were to describe Northwest Missouri State University, what would it be?
Life-changing.
Life-changing. Get that? Yeah, I love that answer. All right, one word.
Personable.
Love that. Personable. Okay. One word. Don't look away, because if you look away, I'm going to come to you. It's okay. See? One word.
Family.
We can help each other out in family. It's all good. Okay. One word. Northwest Missouri State.
Growth.
Growth. Thank you.
Home.
Okay. Home. Very good. All right. Last question. Do you want to describe your interactions with Chief Clarence Green? Does anybody raise their hand? No, okay. Parking tickets. Should I ask that question? If you received a parking, have you received a parking ticket, raise your hand. Okay, let's transition real quick. Probably shouldn't have asked that question. If you have not paid your parking ticket, raise your hand. Diplomas are waiting up here. Okay, all right. Well, anyways, thank you very much. Parents, loved ones, if I were to come out to you, though, I really would ask about how your son, daughter, loved one really has changed and has grown over their time here at Northwest Missouri State University. We shouldn't take that lightly, ladies and gentlemen. I do think public higher education is so very special. It's really a differentiator for the United States of America internationally. And I am concerned personally that right now we're not investing in really uplifting higher ed the way that we should. I will tell you our testimonials, the growth that we see on a daily basis, the growth that you all see on a daily basis comes from something that's such a gift to our society. And so I hope that we continue that. We certainly are committed to doing that at Northwest Missouri State University. So it's that moment in the ceremony that we bring up our commencement speaker. And after that, of course, you guys will be brought up on stage to receive your diplomas. As you know, this is a very special culture and a special climate at Northwest Missouri State University. Our faculty and staff help mold that and shape that. But it's because of our students that persist, that come here from different environments and work together in a collaborative fashion. Our commencement speaker's a very, very special Bearcat. All Bearcats are. And Dia, Akil, Amir, I know that we have to say too, Dia, you're a Bearcat too, and you are a student athlete here, and thank you guys for being here. But I know how you guys feel about your husband and your father, and I know that at Northwest Missouri State we're very thankful, Bilal, that you're here and joining us today. Bilal began employment at a Silicon Valley-based tech giant in 2012 and works at the company's headquarters in Cupertino, California. He started his role as a software engineering manager in 2015 and manages, coaches, and mentors a group of engineers for the company's online store. Before that, as a software engineer, he designed and developed services, tools, and platforms for the online store. Before joining his current employer, he was co-founder and chief technology officer of ballabroad.com, a software engineer at Fendology Interactive Media, and at Verify, a developer at GetFugu, and at Clarence Creations as a desktop app builder for Skinkers as well. Bottom line is, all of that background, ladies and gentlemen, entrepreneurial spirit, team-based spirit, leadership spirit, Bearcat spirit. Bilal's a native of Copenhagen, Denmark. He transferred to Northwest in 2003 from Miles Community College in Miles City, Montana, and graduated from Northwest in 2005 with his bachelor's degree in interactive digital media with an emphasis in computer science. As a Northwest student, he worked in the campus's Intercultural and International Center. He was also a member of the Bearcat men's basketball team from 2003 to 2005, and he was on that 2003-04 team that advanced to the NCAA Division II Elite Eight. That team was inducted into our M Club Hall of Fame in 2014. Bilal continued his basketball career after graduating from Northwest and played for clubs throughout Europe between 2005 and 2009. He also played for the Danish men's national team starting at the age of 18, and he was its captain from 2007 to 2009. We're still going to try to get him in that practice at 12 noon before the 2 o'clock ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome back a Bearcat. Welcome him home, Bilal Clarence.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Jasinski. I am truly, truly honored to be here today. I'd like to thank the faculty and staff, the friends and family who's come to support the graduates here today, and most importantly, you, the graduating winter class of 2017. Thank you. It feels amazing to be back here at Northwest. A lot of great things happened to me here. I met my amazing wife. I lucked out with a fantastic degree that it opened up an enchanting world to me. I played on the best Division II basketball team in the U.S. while I was here. Go Bearcats. And I was part of a large and supportive international community. All of these things contributed to me feeling very at home here at Northwest. I was extremely honored when President Jasinski asked me to speak with you at this commencement. But once I happily accepted, it dawned on me that I'll be expected to motivate you guys, or at least give you some words of wisdom. So I did what anyone seeking answers would do. I Googled best commencement speech topics. There was the obvious choices: work hard, don't give up, give back, change the world, embrace failure, just to name a few. And these things are all important, don't get me wrong. You do need to work hard. No matter what your degree is in and what you hope to pursue as a career, you'll have to work hard to accomplish your goals. Get there early, stay late, go above and beyond what's asked of you any chance you get. Stay abreast with new technologies. This is important even if you're not a software engineer like myself. One of the strengths of your generation is your understanding that conventional jobs reinvent themselves as a byproduct of technology. Embrace failure. It's inevitable. No matter how smart, intelligent, or lucky you are in life, you at some point fail. But there are lessons in our failures. And as long as you learn something when you fail, you'll be able to get back up even stronger than before. But what I want to talk to you about today is about connection, human connection. I know that may seem odd coming from a software engineer, but I started to think about how different things are for you than when I was a student here over a decade ago. There was no Instagram, there was no Twitter, there was no Snapchat, and there definitely was no Tinder. There was Facebook, but it was relatively new and limited to those with a .edu account, so really just for students and faculty, I guess. Social media provides evidence of everything you do. Where you're hanging out, who you're with, what are you doing? Some of you were probably out late last night having a good time at Molly's. The days of you telling your professor that you were sick, they're over, right? Technology is great. And the most thrilling part for me is developing that technology. But any and all success that I've had in my life has been because of the connections that I've made. The people who I've been so blessed to know and call family, friends, and mentors. When I first came to visit Northwest on my basketball recruiting trip, I had the pleasure of meeting with Dr. Carol Spradling. She helped recruit me, guide me to pick the right major to fit my needs and aspirations, all the while looking out for my best interests. And I also want to say she did a pretty good job keeping me in check, making sure that I understand that my athletic status didn't mean anything when it came to academics. Carol, thank you. To this day, Carol and I stay in touch. And I'm pretty sure she's a huge reason why I'm standing here today with you. I formed a brotherhood with the guys from the Northwest basketball team, and that turned into some lifelong friendships. I'll forever be grateful for the group of guys who I could count on no matter what. The long bus trips, the 2-a-day practices, thanks Coach Tapp, grinding it out on the court week after week. The bonds that I formed, I could have never anticipated, but I'll be forever grateful. Thanks, Coach Tapp, for giving me that opportunity. For 3 years, my wife and I lived in Los Angeles. I had the opportunity to work for several startups, getting exposed to very interesting technologies, like vision technology during the smartphone app boom. I worked for a risk mitigation platform, an ad network, and an experience more dear to my heart was based on a relationship I acquired through basketball. It sparked my entrepreneurial spirit and sent us on a journey to build our own sports network platform called Ball Abroad. During my time in LA, the connections and friendships I made opened up some doors for me to eventually lead to an opportunity to interview with one of the tech giants of Silicon Valley. I was equally excited and nervous going through the interview process, but I spent long hours preparing for this interview, and with some good preparation, it turned out in my favor. My favorite part of what I do is working with my team. They're absolutely amazing. I work with some of the smartest people in my industry, and they push me to do my best work. Another part of my job that I thoroughly enjoy is working with folks like yourselves who are fresh out of college. The thrill of working with young, curious minds that are eager to take on bold challenges and hungry to learn new things reminds me of my own time out of college. Working with these young minds, I hope to give back some of what I got from my mentors in turn, and also in that process, really getting to connect with people that are great. One little secret is that you'll be surprised at the amount of things you can learn from young people like yourselves that you're their senior as you advance in your careers. All throughout my life, it's been these connections, these human connections, that have helped me position myself to have a job that I love. From the endless support of my family to the many mentors and friends that I've had the pleasure of connecting with. So as you graduate here today, winter class of 2017, I leave you with this: connect. Take the time to get to know your new colleagues, or even the folks you interview with, as you go out and you get your first postgraduate positions. And yeah, you do have to go out and get a job now. Listen and learn from everyone and anyone you can, from your managers to your peers, and when entry-level people like yourselves join, don't discard them, especially as you advance in your career. Because if your heart is open, you'll learn from them. Keep in touch with professors, friends, and old colleagues as you progress in your career. Thank those who have helped you along the way, but more importantly, help anyone any chance you get. Now, before we connect with the people we love and put our phones away, I want to ask if we could just take a quick selfie. Can we get some lights on the students, please? Or the graduates? No? Let's see how that looks. I think we're okay, though. You guys can be funny, whatever, just be lighthearted.
Wave at them.
Awesome. Congratulations, winter class of 2017. Always a once a Bearcat, always a Bearcat. Thank you.
I'm now honored to introduce Northwest's Provost and Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Jamie Hoyman.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to recognize the baccalaureate students graduating with honors. Their names appear in your commencement program beside a single, double, or triple asterisk. Students graduating cum laude wear white honor cords. They have earned a grade point average of 3.5 to 3.74, and their names appear with a single asterisk. Students graduating magna cum laude are wearing green honor cords. They have earned a grade point average of 3.75 to 3.94, and their names appear with a double asterisk. Students wearing the gold honor cords have earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.95 to 4.0. Their names appear in the program with a triple asterisk, and they will graduate summa cum laude. Honors program graduates are noted with a plus symbol in your program. Would all the degree candidates graduating with honors please stand? Be proud of yourself. Please stand. It is my honor and privilege to recognize these outstanding students. Congratulations, students.
Please welcome the Associate Provost of Undergraduate Studies and Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Michael Steiner.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences please rise? President Jasinski, these candidates, upon my recommendation and on the recommendation of the chairpersons and faculty from the Departments of Fine and Performing Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences, Language, Literature and Writing, Mathematics and Statistics, and Natural Sciences, are presented to you for conferral of bachelor's degrees. Will these candidates please come forward? For the comfort of graduates and viewing pleasure of our guests, candidates, you may sit back down until your row is released.
Philip John Elsbecker. Allison Tyler Dirks. Joshua David May. Austin George. Kyle Anders McLaughlin. Colette Renee Ferrara. Soo-Yoon Young. Courtney Ann Linen. Taylor Renee Mazzara. Mary Emily Brummel. Madison Steinmetz. Rachel Louise Kirby. Connor Monroe Adams. Carly Rose Sidoris. Jennifer Marie Bodler. Rebecca Kate Holder. Mackenzie Taylor Bennett. Christopher Shaw. Jacob Dean Olson. Erica L. Rambo. Mitchell F. Reagan. Michael Philip West. Zachary Thomas Wilson. Courtney Marie Kern. Quincy Ann Lowry. Adam Luke Wagner. William John Thompson. Ty Alexander Franklin. Joshua Adam Daly. Anthony Michael Helou. Jennifer Marie Schultz. Desiree Maria Turner. Hugh Dorsey Abdul Jaleel Francis Willie Albert Barney Brian Kowalski Jeffrey Faith Love Star Breeze Slayton III. Bryn Emmeline Matulka. Alicia Carmela Margaret. Amanda Jane Wharton. Elizabeth A. Jennings. Tad Garen Steen. Jamie Eileen Nyffeler. Stacy Francis Allen. Austin Wade Motzinger. Chloe Lynn Haffernan. Megan Fickler. Peyton Renee Odell. Nicolette Carey Lincoln. Madison Nicole Scott. Kelverin Ray John Washington. Carson J. Brown. Lauren Nicole Harris. Hannah Grace Sears. Kayla Renee Pelser. Sadana Batari. Ha-Young Song. Jesse Likens. Dylan Clay Dennis. Matthew Paul Mejia. Gun-Hee Lee. Seth Allen Markley. Mallory Joe Hoyman. Now, would you please welcome the Associate Provost of Graduate Studies and Special Programs, Dr. Gregory Haddock.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees from the professional schools please rise? President Jasinski, these candidates, upon my recommendation and on the recommendation of the directors and faculty from the professional schools of agricultural sciences, business, and education, are presented to you for conferral of bachelor's degrees. Will these candidates please come forward? And for the comfort of the graduates and viewing pleasure of our guests, candidates, you may sit back down until your row is released.
Shelby Lee Metcalf. Sarah Rose Adams. Morgan Lynn Weibel. Bailey Ann Mason. Madison Maureen Hosfield. Taylor K. Trotter. Lucas John Bloom. Tyler Edward DiGiacomo. Travis Carl Fries. Jacob Chambers. Hunter Dane Hake. Isabella Ann Jersvik. Mackenzie Jordan Christensen. Skylar L. Gunther. Bailey Lindale Meyer. Reagan Christy Jessen. Emily Louise Klaus. Kylie A. Dukas. Chance Garrett Ruscher. Trey Douglas Fry. Michael Calvin Malent Barbosa. Weston Timothy Ruhlman. James Arthur McElwain. Austin Frederick Wolf. Kyle Davis Richards. Gavin Allen Barfredy. Samuel James Smith. Shannon Williams. Haley Elise Bulk. Kelsey June Chrisman. Tara Shea Detlefs. Morgan B. Gittemeyer. Cheyenne Marie Moore. Cassidy Kathleen Daly. Kelsey Addison Pivrel. Mia Janelle Gibson. Lily Ruth Buckman. Brandon Kern Underwood. Kaylin Boone Campbell. Kara Jo Rodriguez. Bridget Merkel. Haley Elizabeth Gurmis. Michael P. Glazer. Derek Scott Widman. Benjamin Scott Martin. Jordan William Shuck. Angela Nairn Simmons. Emily Marie Jewell. Rachel Sue Heichel. Robert Yocklin. Jennifer Michelle Nixon. Madison Morgan Fox. Marina Diane Dean Hayner. Morgan Nicole Martin. Sydney Ann Mills. Hannah Julianne Getz. Jordan Owen Grove. Maxwell James Thomas Moore. Samuel George Gill. Devin Crank. Zachary Chance Barton. Joshua Wayne Spiller. Zachary Daniel Mahalik. Keaton Charles Hewlett. Ryan Christopher Huff. Maro Tete. Emmerich Atomas. Romaine Boysenot. John Adam Crawford. Tyler M. Porter. Zachary Allen Gladman. Laura Ann Smith. Samantha Nicole Brandis. Grace Elizabeth Von Opitz. Lauren Mackenzie Fulte. Kylie Danielle Pendleton. Elizabeth Ann Patrick. Samantha Louise Newman. Brianne Catherine Hanson. Morgan L. Baker. Devin Prochaska. Hugo Alberto Mendoza. Brian William Erstad. Randy S. Fisher. Connor Garrett Heitman. Kyle M. Stenger. Nicole Louise Grant. Cassandra Elizabeth Loran. Allison Taylor Moore. Mackenzie Nicole Wynn. Alexandria Lane Carrizzo. Kylie Ray Hoffman. Samantha Lee Snodgrass. Brianna Marie Dostal. Rachel Nicole Aiken. Austin Ramsey. Jacob Kane Hogsett. Caleb Daniel Severn. Grace Christine Newman. Ashley Victoria Wallander. James Richard Cogdill. Kaylee Renee Findley. Clay Lane Beisley. Jessica Marie Lutz. Nicholas James Van Ross. Jessica Lynn Breifogel. Alexa Rayanne Schaff. Jennifer Anne Marie Clarkson. Jordan Danielle Bethards. Nicole Renee Clark. Brianna Marie Dennis. Lindsay Nicole Urban. Bailey Brooke Mather. Savannah Elizabeth Meredith. Shelby N. Bush. Lauren Elizabeth Russell. LaDonna Susan White. Kayla Danae Howard. Caitlin N. Gritz. Christina Marie Mann. Hugh T. Wynn. Kara Jean Huckel. Melissa G. Peterson. Stephen S. Schulte. Qi Zhao. Mariah Carolyn Jones. Jessica Lynn Buckley. Shay Fallon Miller. Abigail Elaine Kriz. Madison Nicole Pope. Danielle Lynn Gilliland. Samantha Ann Moore. Jill Deanne Louise Smith. Brianna Marie Dyke. Bailey Rayanne Jenkins. Jerica Brianne Johnson. Kayla L. Mueller. Rachel Marie Nick. Hannah Danielle Rykowski. Tori Nicole Oldenkamp.
We'll pause just for a minute while our degree candidates finish getting their picture taken and return to their seats. Will the candidates for bachelor's degree please stand? By the authority vested in me by the state of Missouri and our Board of Regents, I confer upon you, subject to completion of all requirements as certified by our registrar, the bachelor's degree and admit you to the fellowship of educated men and women with all its rights, honors, privileges, and obligations. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me congratulate these new graduates as they move their tassels. Congratulations, Mama. Good. All right, you guys deserve it. Thank you. Well, it's official now, and now you're Bearcat alumni, so it's great to have Sean Gunderson. He's a 2010-2013 graduate of Northwest Missouri State University. He's on our Alumni Association Board of Directors. He's here to welcome you to bring the newest alumni greetings from the Northwest Alumni Association. Sean, welcome to Northwest and welcome back here.
B-E-A-R-C-A-T-S, Bearcats, Bearcats, go Bearcats. Northwest graduates, congratulations. My name is Sean Gunderson, and I am a proud alum of Northwest Missouri State University. It is my honor to officially welcome you to the family that is the Northwest Alumni Association. We alumni are over 50,000 strong, each sharing a common bond of calling Northwest Missouri State our alma mater. I would like to ask all Northwest alumni in the audience to please stand this time to be recognized by these newest members of our group. Graduates, starting today, you are now a part of a family that can support you, that can grow with you, and connect you with amazing opportunities for the future. You may be wondering how to be a Bearcat after graduation. Here's a few suggestions. 1, promote Northwest by wearing your Northwest gear or displaying the Northwest alumni decal that you'll receive today when you return your gowns today. Number 2, mentor Bearcats that are still at Northwest by informing them of internships and employment opportunities in your respected field. Number 3, connect with Northwest by attending alumni events hosted by one of our 20 alumni chapters around the world. You can find a complete listing inside of your commencement program of our alumni chapters. And don't forget to keep the Alumni Association updated with all of your successes and accomplishments. Once again, congratulations on a job well done, and always remember that wherever you go and whatever you do, the Northwest Alumni Association will be here to keep you connected to your Northwest family. And always remember that once a Bearcat, always a Bearcat. Thank you.
Well, we thank you, Sean, and Bobby Bearcat. You're on Twitter, right? So we got to follow Bobby Bearcat, right? Bobby, are you on Twitter? Yeah? Okay, all right. Sean's right. You're part of that alumni family, and those decals that you receive, we received so many comments from throughout the country about it. I saw a Bearcat shirt in the airport. You guys have more decals on your cars in Omaha, Des Moines, Kansas City, and so on. So please use those. Please exhibit pride as you continue to learn, care, connect, and practice civility. Please do allow me to take a moment to thank our color guard, our musicians, and don't forget, if you're around Kansas City on March 5th, 7 p.m., Kauffman Center for the Performing Arts, our Northwest Wind Symphony will be there. So John Bell, thank you. We look forward to that event. Thank you to our faculty marshals, our banner carriers, our University Police Department, and of course our MC, Dr. Matt Walker. Matt, thanks for always doing a superlative job. And thanks too to our commencement coordinator. It's Gina Bradley today. Thank you, Gina, and your team for what you do. Graduates, you've turned your tassels, you've received your diplomas, you are now proud Northwest alumni. Our alumni family and friends, count more than 70,000 strong. It's a cherished network, an unbelievably supportive Bearcat network that celebrates you. And I'll tell you what, Bilal Clarence's words of wisdom to you, connecting, those human connections are so very critical, and we uplift Bilal's words. Thank you, Bilal, for joining us as well. Please do stay in touch. Let us know how you're doing. Reach out to fellow Bearcats. Do stay connected. Your diploma, ladies and gentlemen, is testament to your own decision, to your personal decision to live and work and be part of an educated life that helps our society grow. On behalf of my wife, Denise, along with all of us at Northwest Missouri State, let me say how proud we are of each and every one of you. Please go forth, make Northwest proud, and indeed provide societal good. Go lead the Bearcat way. Congratulations.
Okay, just a couple of announcements before we leave. Please take a minute to text your family, graduates, to arrange a meeting place after the ceremony if you haven't already done so. The stage, the Northwest backdrop, and college, schools, and banners will be available in the arena for 30 minutes after the ceremony for you to gather and take photos with your family and friends, because after that time, the arena will need to be cleared in preparation for our 2 o'clock afternoon ceremony. Thank you in advance for your cooperation in exiting in a timely manner, and please keep the chairs as they are arranged, as they are right now. Also, graduates, don't forget to turn in your gown within 45 minutes to the Student Rec Center following the recessional. Congratulations to all of our graduates, and thank you, guests, for your attendance today. Now, if you would, please stand as you're able and join us in the singing of the Northwest Alma Mater.